Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for July 25th through the 31st, 2016. So let's take a moment to take a deep breath and really just allow ourselves to pray for clarity around our life purpose and for the guidance and insights, the messages that will help us to see the abundance and the opportunities, and to also witness the changes that are bringing about the clear guidance for you to begin to move rather quickly towards your goals and your dreams, to allow them to come into place for you, with emphasis on that word allow. And as the angels are being very clear about releasing worry that is caused because of our inner critic. And so they want you to really rely more on the inner sight. It's telling me very clearly in symbols that this inner sight is what's going to take you very, very far, very clearly and precisely towards the opportunities. And they don't want you to worry, but they want you to reinforce your faith by really defining and focusing on what it is that you want clearly. And not just only the things, but the emotional abundance that exists, or that is the point of attraction for the things that you really want to manifest. So as you focus on the emotional aim of your goals, then you will more easily allow the details. You will allow the angels to support you and the universe to orchestrate the outcome in the best possible way. Now they're writing several times now the word job. And so usually when I see this means that you are, looking for a job, or a new opportunity may come. It may relate to your career path. They're giving me the sense of also job, meaning where you're supposed to be focused right now. And they're writing the word lane. So they want you to not get off of your lane. And they're saying that some new things, they wrote the word baby. So like some new things are coming into your life is what I feel like this word is symbolically meaning here. That is really moving rather quickly. And things are kind of picking up speed. And they don't want you to get distracted by other things that really isn't meant for your lane right now. They want you to really focus on your purpose, your job. They want you to look at the way the situation, not from the place of your fears of struggle or risk or challenges, but they want you to look at it from the perspective of your hopes and that, again, emotional goal. Because as you keep focusing there, and then the changes will unfold as they should. They are just writing again food and body, and Archangel Raphael name appeared a little bit earlier, and he's saying that that there's going to be a detox. He's just showing me the third eye and a stream of tears running from it, and he's saying yes, and that he's saying not to worry, as you are just having some ascension adjustments going on, and so there are going to be some increase of symptoms in your body that is going to appear to be some form of lack, but it's just doing its job. The physical body is shifting and processing things in your energetic body, and so it's the physical body is going to be sort of exemplifying some of these symptoms. So you're not to be alarmed by this, but it's also a reminder to keep supporting your body through this transition, to get out and do some walking. He's just showing me heels, and you may want to help your body out a little bit by sort of putting your feet more flat, especially for women, and to just help your body sort of adjust through this time. So think about your own personal comfort, and also but being more active to help your body process energetically. Drink lots of water. It's a great way to keep your lymphatic system flushed. They're writing to laugh a lot as another way to raise your frequency, to help you to integrate, because laughter is the body's response. It's a way of freeing itself, is what they're saying. What Archangel Raphael's saying, laughter is a way of freeing yourself. And so in that freedom of laughter, the energy that you're assimilating from the higher frequencies will be able to flow more effortlessly and with less resistance, that will help to minimize any discomfort that the ascension process may exhibit in your body. So they really want you to daily, okay, really incorporate the care of your body in this way through, walking, or just wearing comfortable shoes. What did I say shooting for? Clothing. Mix the words together, shoes and clothing. But to just to think about the comfort, and to exercise, yoga. All these things are really helpful as well. Okay. And so, God is coming through it, and He wants you to know. He's showing me the symbol of the mushroom, and He wants you to know that He is overseeing all the provisions, that your needs. So He's showing me a tree as if it's, like a wind is blowing it by the roots, lifted the whole tree up from its roots. He doesn't want you to think that you're going to risk stability, that He doesn't want you to become overly concerned about the instability. Don't start reading that as lack and sort of clam up and shut down. This is why you really need to really ground yourself, increase your meditation practices, anything that you do to anchor yourself when you feel, because fear is a clear indication that you're losing, or anxiety, that you're losing connection with your inner being. And so and it means that you are being, because God just wrote this, that you're being fed information outside of your vortex, outside of your truth. And what you need to do, He wrote it, is face it, not challenge it, but don't run away from it. Um, you know, meet these challenges with your truth, with love, with clarity. So he's really asking you to really, you wrote the word goal, which is for me healing, to really increase your meditation, to focus on things that uplift you is the word, and don't get caught. He just wrote this word, and um, don't get caught or in things that somehow expose you. So be aware of those things that expose you or leave you open to feeling insecure. And so don't put yourself in those situations. You will know when you're that's going to happen, and when you feel sort of an imbalance in your energy. And so don't try to, you know, reason with this. Just politely step towards something that causes you to feel an inner joy and peace. Always hold your peace above anything else. So that let peace guide your decisions. Let your inner peace guide you to the path of least resistance in order to stay focused on your, again, the writing job. Okay? Wow. So this is a message to, I feel like some younger women. They wrote boys. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe some teenagers, early 20s. Um, don't let yourself get distracted. You may be feeling a little bit guarded right now, and about relationships, and just know that you're safe and you don't have to figure it all out, but focus when you see that there are challenges there. I get the sense that they don't want you to ignore those challenges. They don't want you to focus in a way that makes you feel where you're just really in this sad place. This is the word they're writing. So just know that when someone is giving you or causing you grief, that's not your only choice, okay? And use this to help you to discover the it's like it's going to give you some clarity. And just I get the general sense they want you to know, as they're showing me mushroom, that there's many other opportunities out there. So you just have to be patient, and you have to honor that your guidance is being very clear with you and allowing you to see what you need to see so that you can make a safe decision for yourself. And don't worry about it. Just accept the information and move on to the next opportunity. Okay. So let's take a look at the card for the Archangel. Okay, and so the card this is Archangel Jeremiel, and this card is overcoming difficulties. Let me just hold this card up a bit. So this card says the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So in this week, there's a sense of you overcoming. Maybe there was some challenges that you had been dealing with and previously, and this card is indicating that there is a light sort of at the end of the tunnel that you're going to. And what I'm really sensing as I'm just looking at the card is that you're going to just sort of lift out of a place, okay? And so they're bringing this word sad back to me. This possibly some sadness or something that occurred within a relationship, and or there was some kind of hurt, and there's going to be, they wrote flash, there's going to be a moment, a flash of healing, where you're just going to really have this inner peace and make peace within yourself about what has happened. And this is going to allow you to, you feel like you don't have anything in front of you. You feel like, like you just hit a dead end road. But what they're actually showing me is that this situation is actually creating a new path. And this is setting up a huge transition for you. It's almost like it's good that you've hit this dead end, because now that means that you were on a path that kept bringing similar results. And what they're actually showing me is like a path that ends and then there's lots of grass. And then I start to see that the grass is starting to recede, like a receding hairline, and a path is opening up, but it is fresh, it is new. Not all the grass has been removed. And it was showing me a third eye, or just an eye. And it looked like an observatory in its shape, just lying there. And the sense is that, and the eye is looking up to the stars. And so it's like this is going to give you, there's seems to be wings that was laid in that path, that was creating that path. And so it's kind of giving me a sense that spiritually, the angels and your higher self is giving you a whole new lease on life. And if you can just move beyond your pain and tap in the word feed, as in like a news feed in an app like Facebook. If you could, there's a new feed of information, opportunities coming to you that's going to start something fresh and new, unrealized by you in any lifetime experience, that is just going to just open up and change the way you observe life, from a place where you are seeing all sides of everything. You're seeing like into the depths of your soul and the soul of others. And so this is going to be like a big shift, just change the picture of life that you are experiencing. All right, let's take a look at the card for the first part of the week, Monday and Tuesday. Okay, and we have the King of Winter, and this is from the court card of the Swords. So this card says knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Okay, it says get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So the King of Winter definitely, you can see he has an owl at his side, flying with his wings open, and this. So the beginning of the week, the sense is that of level-headedness, as the card says, emotional clarity. Well, it doesn't say that, but it implies emotional clarity. So I don't get a sense that you're going to, this is someone who lacks emotion, but there's a balance here, and you're gathering something has shifted in you, or something will shift in you, and you will be. It's like you're going to put the pieces together. You're going to take the information, and a sense of discernment, a profound discernment is going to awaken within you and you'll have better insights. So at the beginning of the week, there's this sense that you're just going to be making better decisions. You're going to have the information that you need to do that. You're going to be able to actually see it. This is also indicating that any type of negotiations, or if you're doing an interview, that the communication will be clear, that you will be able to articulate or express yourself clearly, so that others can hear you. So if there's something that you've been trying to work out. There's a sense that this is going to be the beginning of the week, a very good time. You're going to be in a very clear-minded place in order to do that. There's a sense that um, that others' criticisms, you're going to be able to see through your own inner criticism, that block that was there. Something is going to manifest from that, and that block is going to be removed. And you possibly will, they wrote the word help. So they're telling me to pay attention, because they're going to be helping you. The angels are showing me their number, and the fairies too, that they're going to be helping you. So they're giving me a sense of clairaudience, that you may hear your angels, or you may hear some clear messages in your mind, and that will guide you. And so pay attention to what that is. I keep seeing cars in this reading, which is um, sort of gives me a sense of some kind of transportation, or moving, or traveling. So, if there seems like there's going to be an opportunity for you that may take you somewhere else, in either in a new direction, or it's a job that you may relocate as a result of this job, or the job may be somewhere else, and maybe you're going to be working remotely from this location. And so, in that sense, uh, this may expand your um, life purpose. You may not be moving, but you may have to travel sometimes to the site, but you may be able to work from where you are currently located. So there's a lot of different things going on here, but be prepared for some major shifts to occur at the beginning of the week. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. Okay, and this is a very um, wonderful card to get, because this card is really the sun sign. So it's, first of all, is representing energy, and which success, and vitality, and it just supports the King of Winter, this clarity that you're going to have. So that in the middle of the week, you're going to feel re-energized. The card says, let me just pick it up here. The card says, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So, and here we see that the fairy is leaping over a wall. So this card is really indicating that there was something that was holding you back. Um, Something, an obstacle, something that was in your way, and it kind of points to the King of Winter, whose main message is something's clearing up that you didn't have some kind of clarity or insight about. And so now that you have this clarity and insight, you are just free to just, jump over any hurdles that have been in your way previously. So this week is already kind of lining up to be a week where you are just going to just leap over challenges that you perceived. It's almost like you had projected some difficulties into the situation. Thoughts. The winter swords are about thoughts and ideas. Maybe you had some difficulties expressing yourself. This could be a writer too. Someone who's had a difficulty. Maybe you were writing something, having difficulty working on a book or a script, and you were having troubles getting past a character in your story, or you may have had difficulties with an authority figure in your job, or a family member, and you were kind of not um, hearing each other. You weren't understanding each other's points of view, and this you seem to are able to overcome this, and really getting strongly that your own inner um, the structures within yourself will kind of just break down. You're going to break down some walls and meet with some success because you're going to feel your perspective is going to change, and you're going to feel more positive. So about your future. Let me just tune in and see if there's any. So they keep showing me crosses. So really, some things that you've struggled with, um, some pain that you suffered through, and they wrote the word soap. So something is going to clear up. Okay, that you're going to get some things cleaned up. Um, so, you know, your soul is maybe going to go through a cleanse, which would go back to the detox. And they're showing me that some things are going to show me a flower blossoming. So that some things are going to begin to blossom for you, especially some of the things that you've been really concerned about, those particular areas, especially around money or around things that you've been trying to manifest. Those things are, they're writing say, like in French, this is, so, this is going to be your, um, your time. This is going to be the time for you. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the weekend, Friday. Whoa, and what a great card. The Nine of Summer, which is all about wishes coming true, as the card says, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So, you know, as you let go in this week and these walls come down, right? These blocks, and the sun sort of shines more in your life. So pay attention where your energy's flowing this week, okay? Because where energy's flowing, they're showing me a pyramid, and that means things are manifesting. Things, and also representing that ascension. So things are going to be manifesting where energy's flowing for you. That's your job, to be following that energy, okay? Don't worry about the things. Don't focus on the negative things. Focus where the energy's going, because you're going to get there a lot faster with that way. And nothing, I wish I could change this word negative, because negative really helps to create the contrast, right? It helps us to create. So these negative things are just really helping to point or clarify. And so use that to help you to figure out that you need to turn in that direction where things are really good for you, where you feel really confident, so that you can be in that place where you are in that freedom of your own alignment, that will allow you to just see how worthy you are, and how much you've learned, and how much you've grown. So let me just tune in and see if there's any additional messages that I'm getting from this card for the weekend. And I'm just getting a sense that you're just going to be able to. They were showing me a mouth wide open, and the tongue was sort of like a waterfall. So it gives me a sense that you're just going to open up, and you're going to feel more expressive. You're going to feel more aligned. You're going to start to feel good about yourself, and you're going to start to feel good about the things, about sharing your ideas, or being more vocal. There's a sense that you tend to doubt your thoughts or your ideas, and now you're going to have this creative flow, and feel more expressive. And this is going to be the little new they wrote baby caveat for you, where you're just gonna really it's just gonna just clear up some things, okay, and allow some more things, opportunities to come through. All right, let's take a look at the card I already pulled from the bottom of the deck, and let's see what it is. And it's unity. All right, usually this is the Hierophant card, and it says, "Do the right, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community." So perhaps in this week, um, some of the lessons that will come up, some very profound lessons, in which you will be comparing or be able to see, um, as the card says, you'll see traditional, you'll see the approaches that you were using, and you'll start to see new approaches that will help you to start to walk in that new path. So just be very open to new ideas that come, and also surrounding yourself with people of like mind, people who can support you and share your vision. Is very important as you are going through these transitions. Don't forget to your community of friends, family that share your vision and that can help support you, and being confident about the decisions that you're making, and that can help you. Someone you can also reach out to just help you to get some perspective when you start to doubt it. So I like to send you lots of love and angel blessings. I'm sure a lot of you are traveling and vacations, and thank you for joining us here and for your comments in the previous weeks. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so that you are able to get some the be aware of when videos may be coming out. Also, join us on Facebook, which you can find in the description link below, for the daily card messages, which we go a little bit deeper into the readings for the week. As well as you like an angel reading, you can go to my website, theangelschool.com, down the services page, and you can find that link below this video as well. So my office hours are from Monday through Friday, 12 to 6. And I look forward to hearing from you, and look forward to the readings that we have coming up in this week and the next couple of weeks. So God bless you all, and keep your faith, and keep focusing on the blessings that are being given to you. All right, bye-bye.